make it in the cause now pending before this court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you. May I please have you state and spell your first and last name for the record?
Yes, my name is Emani Ellis. Last name is Ellis.
Your first name, please.
Emani, yes, Emani.
Perfect. Thank you. You may take a seat. Please watch your step.
All right, go ahead, Counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good afternoon, Ms. Ellis. For the record, how old are you?
32.
The courtroom begins in a formal, serious tone as the prosecution calls its first witness, Emani Ellis, a 32-year-old licensed security guard. She is sworn in and immediately establishes credibility. She explains she was working on duty at 8920 Wilshire Boulevard on February 24, 2018, and had been a security guard for 4 years at that point. She confirms she has no criminal record, something required for her job. From the very start, the court is laying a foundation of trust. How important is a witness's background when deciding whether to believe their testimony?
On the date of February 24th, 2018, what were you doing?
I was at work on duty as a security guard.
Where were you?
The address of the building was 8920 Wilshire Boulevard.
And for how long had you been working as a security guard as of 2018?
For 4 years.
And what did it take to become a licensed security guard?
You have to get fingerprinted and it's sent to the state of California for approval.
And do you have any criminal record?
No.
Could you become a security guard if you have a criminal record?
No.
Have you ever assaulted and battered anybody in your lifetime?
No.
Were you using your telephone to take photographs of the defendant when you saw her exit the elevator?
No.
Ellis describes doing her regular rounds when she reached the 5th floor and saw someone exiting the elevator. She says out loud, casually, "That looks like Cardi B." She's not filming, she's not talking to anyone, she's simply reacting. But in that brief moment, everything changes. The elevator doors open, Cardi B steps out, and suddenly the situation escalates. What starts as a passing comment quickly becomes confrontation.
So, if you could just tell us in your own words, when you got to the 5th floor, you were doing your rounds, and you saw Cardi B, what did you say?
I said something along the lines of, "That looks like Cardi B," or "Wow, that's Cardi B."
Were you talking to anybody at that time?
No.
You're sure?
Yes.
Were you entering the elevator?
I was, yes.
Did you actually go inside the elevator?
I did, yes.
And did Cardi B exit the elevator?
She did, yes.
Okay, and then what happened?
After she heard me say her name, she turned back around, and the first thing out of her mouth was, excuse my language, was, "Why the f*** telling people that you seen me?" At this time, I tried to calm her down and assure her that I didn't tell anyone that I seen her, and she was extremely upset.
And what did she tell you after that?
Then, excuse my language again, but she said, "Yes, the f*** did," and then she put her finger in my face.
Ellis testifies that after hearing her name, Cardi B turns around angrily and accuses her of telling people she was there. Ellis says she tries to calm her down, explaining she didn't tell anyone. Instead of de-escalating, the defendant becomes more upset, puts her finger in Ellis's face, and continues yelling. The witness specifically notes Cardi B's long fingernails, describing them as 2 to 3 inches long, a detail that will matter later.
She put her finger in your face. Did she have long fingernails?
She did.
And approximately how long were her fingernails on the date when she put them in your face?
About 2 to 3 inches long.
When you have seen different pictures and videos of Cardi B, do you notice that she has long fingernails in those videos and photographs?
Yes.
When you saw her today, did you notice that her fingernails were very short?
Yes.
Does she usually wear them that short?
Objection. Speaking.
It's also lacks foundation sustained.
Have you seen, we'll strike that. For how long, were you a fan of Cardi B before this incident?
I was.
What kind of fan were you?
I enjoyed her music. I was interested in going to a concert. I didn't have any problem with her.
Did you ever go to see her in concert?
I had tickets to go to see her, but I never went after this incident.
Ellis explains she used to be a fan of Cardi B. She enjoyed her music and even had tickets to a concert, tickets she never used after this incident. The emotional shift is clear. Admiration turns into fear and trauma. This isn't just a legal claim, it's a personal loss of trust and safety. Emotional moment. A fan doesn't expect their idol to become their alleged attacker.
And when were you supposed to go see her in concert?
I'm not sure of the date. It was sometime in 2018.
And you're very close with your grandmother, Diane Schmidt, is that correct?
Correct.
How old is your grandmother?
She's 79.
Does she have information about this incident?
Objection. Also speculation. Lacks foundation.
Sustained.
Did you show your grandmother the scar on your left cheek after February 24th of 2018?
Overruled.
Could you repeat the question, please?
Did you show the cut on your left cheek after February 24th of 2018 to your grandmother, Diane Schmidt?
Yes.
And what year were you born?
1992.
And how many brothers and sisters do you have?
I'm the oldest of 5.
And your grandmother has seen you regularly from birth up to the present time?
Yes.
And
The testimony moves deeper into credibility. Ellis confirms she showed the injury on her face to her grandmother, who had known her since birth. This detail matters. It supports that the injury was real, visible, and immediately noticed by someone close to her. The court is quietly stacking corroboration, piece by piece. Does family confirmation strengthen a witness's story in your eyes?
what about your mother? Did you live with your mother up until a certain point?
Until the age 19.
Did you sustain any, well, strike that. Let me take you a little bit back to the incident. So, when you were at the building and Cardi B exited the elevator on February 24th, 2018, what were the words that she used that were so hurtful?
She used a lot of words, and again, excuse my language, but she was like, you, I'm gonna beat you, I'm gonna get you fired. That's why you do security. Ah, that's why you do security. Ah, she was sticking her tongue out. She was flailing her arms up and down. She was jumping up and down. Body shaming me. I mean, racial slurs, just a lot.
Ellis recounts the verbal attack in painful detail. She says Cardi B mocked her job, threatened to get her fired, used racial slurs, body shamed her, jumped around, stuck out her tongue, and screamed. Then comes a line that lands hard. She says the defendant spit on her and the spit landed on her body. This is no longer just an argument, it's degradation. Words can wound, but this went further.
And did she spit on you?
She did.
Did her spit actually land on your body?
It did.
Why did you exit the elevator to speak with her after she said what she said?
I wanted to clarify the misunderstanding.
Did you also want her to leave because she was causing a disturbance?
At that time, she was causing a disturbance. She was yelling and screaming, and I didn't want her to leave.
And as a security guard, were you working there as an extension of the owner to be able to make that kind of call, whether somebody should be told to leave because they're causing a disturbance?
Objection, leading, Life Foundation calls for legal privilege.
Assisting.
Could you repeat the question, please?
I'm going to ask you a different question. Did the landlord hire you as a security guard to protect its building?
Yes.
Life Foundation.
Overruled.
And did you do that?
Yes.
For how long?
For about 4 years.
During those 4 years, did you ever have a problem with anybody else?
Never.
Not one time.
Not as far as I can remember, no. Not.
The testimony reaches its most serious point. Ellis states that Cardi B took a swing at her, and although it didn't land, she then used her fingernails to cut Ellis's face. The injury was serious enough that Ellis had to see 2 plastic surgeons and undergo plastic surgery. The courtroom moves from allegations to lasting physical damage. At what point does celebrity behavior become criminal conduct?
Not a perfect employee, but a good employee.
Did the defendant take a swing at you?
She did.
When she took a swing at you, it didn't hit your body, correct?
No.
Did the defendant use her fingernails to cut your face?
She did.
As a result of the cut to your face, did you have to see 2 different plastic surgeons?
Yes,
Did you undergo plastic surgery?
I did.
Your Honor, if I may show exhibit number 7.
No, no. What's the photograph? You never disclosed it.
22 photographs that we discussed earlier.
I'm gonna let him show the photographs.
For the record.
What's that?
I'm sorry, for the record, read that.
Overruled. Can you just identify it by number?
Yes,
Each
Your
one?
Honor. Would it be okay to get one of those books? I'm so sorry. Your Honor, I would like to show exhibit 7-001.
Understanding you're objecting to their admission, do you want them to lay foundation, or are we gonna stipulate foundation?
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor.
You want
I
to
thought you were
stipulate?
asking him if he wanted to lay a foundation.
Do you want them to lay a foundation, or you stipulate so?
No, we don't stipulate.
Okay. Then why don't you show the photograph to your client first to identify what it is?
Yes, Your Honor. If you can look into that notebook on your right, there'll be a number 7. At some point recently, did you go to the building and accompany people from my office to take photographs of the incident?
Overruled.
Yes.
And the purpose of taking the photographs were to show where the incident occurred and to give the jury understanding of what kind of building we're dealing with?
Yes,
And you feel it's important that they see that?
absolutely.
Your Honor, may I publish that 7-001?
So you only had her authenticate number, the first page, and just want to have her thumb through it.
Now the court turns to physical evidence. Photographs of the building, lobby, elevators, hallways, and the exact location of the incident are introduced and authenticated. Ellis confirms these images show where everything happened. The tight elevator space becomes important, a confined area where escalation could happen quickly. This is where testimony meets visuals, and the story becomes harder to dispute. This is no longer just her word, it's documented reality.
Sure.
Verify that those are the photographs you took and they
Yes, Your Honor, I will do so. If you can look at 7-001 through 7-022, if you can look at all those photographs. Are those photographs of the building where you worked on February 24th, 2018?
Yes.
And if you look towards the end, 7-022, is that the area where the incident took place?
One second. Yes.
Can I show them to?
Yeah, just identify them as we published.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm just going to show Exhibit 7-001. Ms. Ellis, is this the photograph that we discussed, which is the outside of the building where you worked at 8920 Wilshire Boulevard, Beverly Hills?
Yes.
Okay, 7-002, is this a closer picture of the same building?
Correct.
And this is a 6-story building in the city of Beverly Hills. It's an older building, correct?
Correct.
And then 7-003, we're getting closer to the front.
Correct.
7-004, is that the front entrance of the building where you work?
Yes.
Okay, 7-005, another photograph of the same front, closer up.
Yes.
7-006, you see that photograph? Is that the inside of the lobby of the building where you work?
Yes.
And 7-007, was that security booth there when you worked there? Do you remember?
It was.
Did you sit behind that security booth?
I did.
And on the date of the incident, were you wearing your uniform?
Yes.
7-007 is a photograph of that booth where you sit. 7-008, was that sign there on the date when you worked there?
Yes.
Okay. 7-009, these are the elevators that guests and visitors of the building would take to get upstairs, is that correct?
Yes.
And on the date of the incident, do you remember if you took the elevator to get to the 5th floor, or maybe took the stairs? Do you remember?
I'm not sure.
All right, if I can take, we're going to skip. We'll just go through it here fast. 7-010, is this a photograph of the elevator which Cardi B got out of on February 24, 2018?
Yes.
And that's the elevator that you entered, correct?
Yes.
It's a relatively small elevator, isn't it?
Yes.
And 7-011, is that a photograph of the elevator area where the incident took place that we took recently?
Yes.
And obviously on the date of the incident, you were there. It was a Saturday, correct?
Yes.
Was it this way with garbage all around, or not?
Not at that time, no.
7012 and 7013 and 7014 and 7015 are photographs of the hallway leading up to the elevator bay, correct?
Yes.
And did Miss Cardi B walk down the hallway after she spoke with you and came back, or did everything happen right at the elevator bay?
She did. She came out and looked around, and then when she heard what I said, she turned back around to approach me.
Okay, if we could go to 7-021. This is where the entire incident took place, correct?
Yes.
As more photographs are shown, Ellis confirms again and again the building, the elevator, the hallway. This is where the incident occurred. She explains Cardi B exited the elevator, walked down the hallway, then turned back and approached her. The entire event is now mapped out clearly for the jury. Every step, every space, every moment. How much does location and physical space matter in cases like this? Final overview in CTA: accountability beyond fame. This testimony paints a clear picture: a licensed security guard doing her job, a chance encounter, an emotional escalation, and an alleged assault that left permanent physical and emotional scars. The case highlights a larger issue. Fame does not erase accountability. Evidence, witnesses, and injuries don't disappear because someone is famous. If you found this courtroom breakdown insightful, like the video, share it, and subscribe to the channel for more real courtroom moments. Comment below. Do you believe celebrity status changes how justice is applied? You be the judge.